Hey guys, it's Julie. It is 12:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and May 4th, and so I have some exciting news I wanted to tell you guys. But my folks were in Florida all this week up until yesterday, and well, yeah, yes, not yesterday, but Friday. Sorry. So, and they were, they were checking out, houses down there and stuff like that. So, it is official. We are going to be putting our house and my sister's house on the market, and hopefully, if both if both get sold within, if both get sold, we are going to be moving down to Florida. So I'm very, very excited about it. Um, it's kind of interesting because it's going to be a complete and utter change for a lot of us, especially my parents, because my parents have the church we go to, Timberline Church, which is actually just down the road from us. Um, just awesome church, a lot of really great people that go there and everything. And so my folks are, well, my folks love it there and they made a lot of friends and stuff. And so it's going to be really difficult for them to leave all their friends and everything. Um, but, you know, this is going to be good for my sister because she's going to have the chance to go back to school and actually, maybe have a career where she can actually do something in the medical field, which is what she's wanted to do for quite a while, but just hasn't been able to handle school, work, you know, being mom and all that. So hopefully this will be good for her, because I know she's ready for a completely fresh start, and I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's kind of funny because I'm more excited about going to Florida than I was about going to Colorado, which was our original place we were going to be eventually moving to. All because my dad grew up there and he loves the mountains and all that, and so he's out there a chance he can get, especially since one of his clients lives out there. So, but I mean, we can always go there on vacation or whatever. Kind of funny, live in one of the warmest, sunny places close to the beach and the ocean and everything. I'm just looking forward to it. Well, number one, because, it won't be cold there like it can still get here. As a matter of fact, as you can see, I'm wearing my snuggie. Um, it won't be cold there. At least not as cold as it usually is. Um, actually, be able to wear like night shirts and stuff like that rather than other stuff. Anyway, so I do apologize. My nose is itching there. Um, and the other exciting thing is I will be able to hopefully find another job and um, stop working where I am now. And it's kind of interesting because I've been looking up like different places and seeing what's out there and all that. And apparently, oh, the name of the town we're going to be moving to hopefully is called Tarpon Springs, and it's near Tampa and Clearwater. And it is basically it's this little town. It's kind of a smaller town, and apparently is has a little bit of Star Trek fame attached to it, because apparently in one of the episodes of Star Trek Enterprise, um, the town was mentioned. And so that's going to be kind of interesting. So, be interesting to go there and check that out and see if I'll have to watch the episode to see what was actually mentioned about it, if it was anything particular. But apparently, the town is known for for making sponges, like sponges out of the actual, like the sponges that are in the ocean, which I think is kind of cool. And because I've never seen that before, apparently there's a sponge factory and there's a lot of little shops that have to do with like sponges and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting, and maybe I can find a job for the time that I'm down there working, and doing something like that, like a little shop, and apparently it's kind of a nice little place. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm hoping that things go smoothly, and that we'll be able to just go, that our house and my sister's house will sell very quickly, and that'll be able to put in my 2 weeks notice, or maybe less than 2 weeks notice, depending on. That's the thing that I'm currently, I'm thinking ahead, and I'm trying to think, well, when would be a good time to actually put that in, because usually, you put in 2 weeks, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible, considering, I mean, if our house sells, like, like really quickly, and I mean, I don't know. I've never sold a house before. I've never, really been involved much in that. Because the last time our family sold a house, I was just a teenager. So, I mean, it's like at the time I was just like, whatever, didn't really, wasn't really into the whole thing. So, it'll be interesting to see what it's like as an adult. And and the first thing we gotta do is because we've got tons of stuff in boxes that are in the storage area, and we're gonna be moving those out to the garage, and eventually we're going to have a garage sale. So if you guys live here in Iowa and you're, in the area, I mean, I'm sure we'll advertise somewhere about it, but I'll let you guys know too. And if you guys want to come over and check out the things, then that'd be good. I'm selling a lot of my books and a lot of my old. I've got some china that belonged to my grandmother that I'll probably never use, and eventually, but we'll see. And the thing is, I want to eventually get to the point where I have just enough stuff that I can ship over, that I can take with me, and when I go to England, when I go to Exeter. And so eventually I want to be able to, I want to be able to keep trimming the fat, so to speak, until I get to the point where it's like, okay, I can fit these into, whatever, and have those shipped over, whatever, that kind of thing. So yeah, so anyway, I'm just really excited about this. It's going to be really a lot of fun, and it's going to be hopefully really good for all of us. I feel really proud of my folks because, like I said, they're giving up a lot. I mean, the funny thing is, a lot of my friends are online, you know. A lot of my friends are friends I made on the Heroes Forum or on, you know. And the other kind of cool thing is that I have a couple of my friends who I've met online and who I met a couple of them in person. Um, or one of them in person, rather, you know, they actually live in London now. So it's like when I eventually go to Exeter, you know, we'll be able to go to London and we'll be able to visit them, or maybe they could come down to Exeter and visit me, you know. So I'm excited about that. I mean, it's definitely a good thing. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, you know, the process that a decision's finally been made and we're, you know, kind of taking the next steps toward that path of, you know, we're here, we want to be here, you know, kind of thing. And eventually, yeah, like I said, I want to be in Exeter, and so we'll just, you know, just have to see from there. But like I said, I think this will be really good, and I'm really proud of my folks because they're leaving behind a lot of friends, and my mom's leaving behind her sister and older relatives on that side of the family. And my dad doesn't have as many relatives. I mean, he's leaving behind his brother, obviously, but you know, his sister lives in Connecticut with her husband and everything, and so I mean, there's not really, you know, and plus, you know, they can always come and fly down, and heck, I mean, we live in Florida. It's a perfect place to come down for a vacation, you know? So, and plus, the other really cool thing is I will be closer to my friends who live in the South. I will be close to my friend Amanda, who lives in South Carolina. In fact, we figured out that we'd only be 10 hours away versus now where we're like, you know, we definitely have to get on the plane in order to see each other. Um, the other, you know, but I have at least 3 other people that I know of here, that I know of from the Heroes Forum and all that, who I'd be closer to, and that'll be nice, you know, because maybe we can get together and, you know, I'd like to meet them in person and all that. So yeah, I mean, I think things will be good. It's interesting because I don't, you know, and I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't really have like a whole lot of friends who are here in Iowa, here in Urbandale. I mean, I've kind of got my small group. I've kind of got some people who I talk to a little bit, but not really anybody who is. How do I say this? Not really anybody who is particularly close. So, yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to the chance of going somewhere new and meeting new people and making new friends, maybe, and all that. So that'll be fun. So I feel like I'm saying so an awful lot. um, but yeah, so I will, of course, keep you guys updated as far as what's going on, as far as what the plans are, what the process is, that kind of thing. I just know for right now, we have to get the boxes that are in the storage unit, get them up in the garage, and then eventually we're going to have a garage sale and hopefully get rid of a lot of stuff. If not, I know I can get rid of a lot of my books and music and stuff like that. I could take that to the half price bookstore, and that's the other place I'm going to be really missing. And I'm hoping that they have some neat bookstores at Tarpon Springs or somewhere really close, because I love my books. So the other thing, I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but I'm taking the ultimate journey. This is phase 3. This is supposed to be the phase where, like, the first phase is dealing with your junk, dealing with the junk from your past and everything. Phase 2 is supposed to be, kind of like phase 1 is supposed to be like emptying out the bottle and of all your junk and blah from your past. And then phase 2 is supposed to be filling up the bottle with, the fact that God, that God loves me. God has an awesome destiny in store for me. That, that He has led me through the desert. That He is, still working on me and all that. And phase 3 is supposed to be kind of the rewiring, the instead of believing, oh, I'm worthless, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I have to do this in order to be accepted or to be a Christian or whatever. Phase 3 is supposed to be more of a, you know, you know, that's wrong thinking. Here's what you need to be thinking. Here's what you need to believe and about yourself and stuff like that. So, I'm really curious about it. I'm kind of nervous because of the way we're scheduled and because of various holidays that are popping up and all that we're missing. Like, we had our first meeting last Sunday, but we won't be meeting the next 2 Sundays because of activities going on. And so it's supposed to not be over until sometime in August, and I don't know if we'll be here. So that'll be kind of interesting to see. I was gonna see if maybe I could do, if like I could FaceTime with them, if like I could have the computer like set up or something, or we could Skype or something, and then I could be there with the group and stuff and not, you know. So that'll be interesting. Oh, and the other interesting thing about Tarpon Springs is apparently it's a city that's very Greek orientated, and that there's a lot of people there who are either Greek or are associated with the Greek Orthodox Church, which should be interesting. And I'm also hoping that there's other churches down there too that aren't, necessarily Greek Orthodox. But, it'd be interesting. But like I said, if I can do like FaceTime or Skype with the group on Sundays, then at least I can have that, and that could be kind of my church if I don't find anything else. But yeah, so lots of new stuff, lots of, there's lots of possibilities down there. And so I'm hoping, I'm hoping and praying that things go smoothly, that we can get our house and my sister's house sold, relatively quick, and then I can put in my 2 weeks notice, and we'll eventually go down there. And so that'll be really cool, and I'm very excited about it. So anyway, want to keep you guys updated as usual. And but yeah, if any of you guys live in Florida, if any of you guys have been to Florida, been to Tarpon Springs, leave a comment or something and be like, hey, you should check this out, or hey, I've heard this place is a real good place to work, that kind of thing. And by the way, I'm open to other jobs, not just retail, although you know how it is. I kind of get the feel, kind of get moved toward that automatically because I do like working in shops, and I do like being able to deal with people on a daily basis. I think that's pretty decent, pretty fun, and it'd especially be good if I actually get a job where I can actually be, like a cashier, or be like a sales floor person, that I can actually be helping the customers versus just standing up at the front all day and all my shift, and just, you know, yeah. So there'll be more about that later. I will reveal things, maybe. And, but yeah, so thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.